Good morning. Just a quick video regarding a care package I received. Something I certainly wasn't expecting, I had no knowledge of until 2 or 3 days ago when I was asked for my address. And this care package is a bit of a collaboration between Paul Beckers and Nick, British Legion, and I'll explain that in a moment. But yes, this arrived in the post yesterday, late afternoon. Well, I got it late afternoon, I was out yesterday, so when I came back I collected it from a neighbour. But it's Cruel Seas, Strike Hard, Strike Fast, Strike Hard, which, as you can see from the box, it is a system I've looked at but never took the plunge. One of the reasons was I thought, well, I'll never be able to paint them little ships, it's beyond me. But this came through the post. There's everything in it. We've got the rule book, and it's one typical hefty warlord type rule book with everything in. Fantastic thing. There's a big heavy bag of dice. More about these later. Which come with it, which come with the game. There's all these bits and pieces. How can I best show them? Like that, which indicates speed, the various speeds and such things. There's a number of those in there. We've got some terrain, so islands, etc., rocks. Again, both sides. Here, we've got various things, shoals, rocks. We've got aircraft we can clip out. There's a lighthouse up here. Again, there's a ship down here. So you can include ships in here. I'm popping them already. You can include ships in here. This area, I'm showing it here, the same ship been damaged. We've got life boats in the water, not lifeboats, Carly floats in the water. The lighthouse is now damaged, so it won't be. He's a bit kaput, and there's our aircraft again. So there's that, and then there's various other markers. Way up, various other markers, which I've got to read the rules fully to work out what it all is. There's that. Inside the box, there's various cotton wools in various colours, so you can show hits on boats, etc. There's some flags in here, both British and German. There's the stats cards for all the different types of MTBs and E-boats. They're all in there. At the bottom of the box is the paper map. Well, it's not a map, is it? It's the playing board you can use. These are splash markers when there's firing going on. And these, I believe, are torpedoes in the water. But don't quote me on that. But I think that's what it is. I think that's showing the direction of a torpedo attack. But I might be wrong on that. And you'll notice they've been painted up. And that brings me to this side. Now if we'll come down here, zoom in a bit. Here we've got 6 E-boats, all painted. We seem to have 2 of this class, 1 of that class, and 1 of that class. As you can see, they are really nicely painted. Try and zoom in a bit. This camera can zoom in. Right, you can see he's done an excellent job painting them up. And then if I go to the next 2. Again, these 2 are a slightly different class. Again, the white really stands out. The deck features can all be seen. And then we move on to this one. And finally, this one, which with these, with that camouflage, leopard skin makes him look very, very menacing. If we move on to the British, here it seems to be 2 classes of 3, So I imagine one's motor gun boats and one's motor torpedo boats. Now you can see there's some slight superficial damage to masts, and that's obviously been caused in transit. And that big bag of dice I showed you, I think that's the culprit, because that would have been banging around in the box. Even though Nick had packed everything pretty much as tight as he could, I think that's what's causing the damage. But it's superficial. A little bit of blobber glue here and there will solve the problem of that. So let me just turn a couple so we can have a zoom in properly. So you can see them. Just a bit too much right there. Again, lovely little paint job on them. Bring it across here. Excellent. So there's 6 of each side, 6 ships for each side, which is perfect for this sort of size table I've got. What I have done since this arrived, I had a look online last night, and I've managed to order 2 coastal tankers and an armed trawler. I thought they would make a perfect small convoy with an escort, and it'll give these boys something to fight over. It means that I've got to build them and paint them, but I've got Nick's work here to sort of give me an idea, so I shall try and follow his paint scheme with the merchantmen, so apart from the trawler, so I can really go to town and do what I want with them. It's not going to really matter much. So they'll be coming, hopefully they'll arrive Monday or Tuesday. The next job is to bring me paints, glues, magnifying glass and everything back home from the summer place, which, as you know, we're selling. And so then I can get stuck into actually painting and repairing these. I'm going to have to come up with a different way of storing them, because, well, not so much the E-boats, they're fine, they're nice and flat, no mass or anything, but the British MTBs and MGBs, I'm gonna come up with that. I'll put them in a carton, I think, a plastic carton or something, with their protective wrap around them. So that's what's arrived. Many thanks, Becca's, totally unexpected, my friend. Nick as well for painting it all. You two have obviously been colluding to do all this, which, you know, is absolutely fantastic. And it will get played. As I say, I don't intend to add any more fighting ships at this moment in time, because I've got enough there, I think, for the size of the table. I have 6 aside. And then with the addition of 2 tankers and a trawler, I think that'll be sufficient. I did look online. I mean, they go right up to the size of a destroyer. Well, a destroyer on this table next to these things would, well, it would look like a behemoth. It would, no. So we'll give destroyers and flower class corvettes a bit of a miss, I think, and we'll stick to smaller size ships. Maybe some more MTBs, maybe some more U-boats. We'll see. See how brave I get when it comes to painting. But I just wanted to show you that quickly. The light is awful today. It's still raining. We're cracking on for June now, and we haven't had a decent bloody day in this country yet when it hasn't rained or been cold or absolutely awful. You'd think it was autumn, not coming up for summer. And again today, it's banging down with rain. Right, so that's what came in the post. Totally unexpected until a couple of 3 days ago when Becca's asked for my address. And, well, I'm over the moon with it. What can I say? It's brilliant. And something that I shall be getting on the table, and I shall certainly enjoy playing. So thanks again, Becca's, and Nick as well for the painting. And I'll speak to you on the next one. Bye for now.